What is going on, everybody? We got the box break all paid for, so now we're going to do our battle for Zendikar box break. So we're gonna go to random. We can get everybody randomized. Here we got Josh H, Josh M, Kenneth H. I'm getting two spots. Grant H, Marty B, and Brad C. The spots you will be rolling for are right there. It'll be white, blue, black, red, green, colors and multicolored, and land and artifacts. So here we go. We're going to do it 3 times. 3 times there's 1, 2, and 3. There's 3. We're going to copy paste this over. So there is everybody's spots for this break. So what do we got? We got, oh man, scooch. We got Brad C having white, Kenneth having blue and land and artifacts, Marty B having black, Josh M getting red, Grant H getting green, and Josh H getting colorless and multicolored. Alright, so we're gonna open this box, so we're gonna get it broke for you guys. Of course, if any expeditions get opened in this box, it will be randomized among everyone, just so everybody has a fair shot at it. So I'm just gonna go through the uncommons and the rares, because nobody cares about the commons. So we're just gonna pull out through this one. Blah blah, commons, stuff. And then the full art basics are going to go to their respective colors. So like full art swamps and stuff are going to go to swamps are going to go to black, and all that good jazz. Rare in this pack, a Woodland Wanderer. Woodland Wanderer, pretty decent card. And then off of spoilers, I think when it first got spoiled, everybody thought it was freaking busted, because it was kind of busted. Because having a max 6/6 for 4, or no, yeah, 6/6 for 4 seems pretty solid. So gosh, Corhelm and From Beyond, pretty decent. Get out of here. And then Foily, Looming Spires, which one of those common lands that gives stuff when it opens. So going to continue. Commons, out of here. No, gotta go around. Breaking. People just don't want to. Just gotta go around. I'm sorry. I sorry, don't mean it. That's horrible. That went horribly awry. Then we got a Radiant Flame. Radiant Flame, always one of the more recent low mana cost. Oh, low mana cost. Oh gosh. Essentially the new Anger of the Gods. Essentially. Uncommons. Gosh, I need to flip this the other way. Keep on setting it down so awkwardly. I have to turn it around. Gosh. Angel Ally. The Hedron Arrow and Barrage Tyrant. Barrage Tyrant, unfortunately, is one of the intro deck foils, or yeah, the intro deck foils. It's kind of meh. Not the greatest card, but it does. I guess it does stuff in like limited and stuff. Would probably be the place you'd play that card. Well, looks like who is black? Black Marty. Looks like Marty's getting something in this pack, which is, I think is pretty solid if you ask me. That is a Durana mythic, 2/3 for 3, flying first strike. And then whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you get to buff your team with 1/1 counters. And that seems pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Is it? And the special thing about that one, about Drona, is that she buffs your team before the rest of your guys get to deal, before your rest of your guys deal damage. So that's why she's so good. She's so good. She's a bomb in limited too, which is pretty insane. No commons, get out of here. Nobody wants you commons. And Maria Shepherd out of that pack. Maria Shepherd I'd say pretty good in Commander when you can just the little combo with what's the freaking card called? What's the card called? Card where you sack a creature and you gotta go get a basic. So you essentially secure Tri Builder because I'm bad at Magic. Holy cow! Yep, secure Tri Builder. Out of here. Uncommons. Not into the Royal Spout, and this one for rare, and it's like we got a Foily Plummet. Foily, oh, I like this art of Plummet, it looks pretty good. Let me try this thing. This thing might be a little bit better for me. Okay, let's just continue. Jeez. Somebody did something. Okay. Uncommons. Put it here. No! Okay, maybe it wasn't the greatest. Because I just throw cards everywhere. But then again, when I do breaks, cards just kind of go everywhere in the first place. Yeah, it's a Herald of Kozilek. Herald of Kozilek, pretty decent card. And for our Exert Influence, is a pretty solid card, if I do say so. Oh, I didn't do it, I swear. Just trying to get the camera to focus, I promise. I'm not trying to destroy everything. Oh gosh. Alright, who has multicolored? Multicolored Josh H. Josh H is something. There's a mythic for you. There is a Omnath. Omnath for Josh. That would probably be going into some commander deck, I'm sure. That he has. There's stuff. Oop. Transgress. Stasis Snare. Love me some Stasis Snare because I'm a terrible Magic player. And Painful Truth, where you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the amount of colored mana put into Painful Truths. Molten Nursery, pretty solid card. Yeah, we got a Blight Herder. Blight Herder is, even though it's honestly it's kind of meh, but it's starting. Honestly, I'm starting to like it a little bit more and more, just because it's a 4/5 for 5, which is still not the worst for a 5-drop. Let's see, is that okay? Commons, land, stuff. So it's not the worst, and if you're able to get your tokens out. But here is the first land, which is going out to Kenneth, getting a Cinderblade. No! Pack, why you fall? Do. Boop. Boop. Goop. Okay, here we go. Catacomb Sifter. That's a Gruesome Slaughter. Gruesome Slaughter colorless card that lets you tap your colorless dudes, and you get to deal damage to target creature, which is a Gruesome Slaughter. Gruesome Slaughter. Do 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 do. Gruesome Slaughter. Do 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 do. Alright. Now I already saw there's a foily in this pack, but it's not an expedition, but still pretty it's still a pretty card. Here's a Brood Butcher for multicolor. Let's go now to Josh. But here's the foily. This is a foily Stasis Snare. An Magurd. Who has white? Brad, I want it real bad. So before we ship this out, I might have to message you and see if I can trade that off for you for something, because I want it. It looks so pretty. Oh, this one's pretty good. This has has 2 rares in it. Got a regular rare and a foily rare in this pack. So they believe the regular rare is multicolored. So that's going out to Josh. H is getting regular rare, a Dust Stalker. For the foily is a foily Fathom Feeder. That actually looks pretty hot. That looks pretty hot, if I do say so. I do say so myself. So if I do say so. Oh wow. I think this might be the first time this has ever happened. There are upside down cards in this Magic pack. I don't think that's I've never encountered that before. Why, Wizards? Why? Why put cards in upside down? This isn't sports cards where every other card's upside down. Why? But here's another. Oh, okay. Another multicolor. Going out to Josh, which is Sire of Stagnation. Sire of Stagnation, pretty hyped card when it got spoiled. I think people thought it was the new Consecrated Sphinx, but I don't know if we could go that far. I mean, it's a good card, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I don't know if it's Consecrated Sphinx, or is it Consecrated Sphinx that I'm talking about? I think so. I don't remember. The one that lets you draw 2 cards if your opponent drew a card. And here is another land for Kenneth, Shambling Vents, and we also have a foily Royal Mage's Trick, which looks okay. Not as pretty as that Fathom Creator. That Fathom Creator and that Stasis Snare look pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It looked pretty good. Alright, here we go. And for the rare, Brutal. Oh no. Okay, no, we're good. It didn't fall over. We're good. Brutal Expulsion. I like this card. It does interesting things. Looks like we're about halfway through the box. Oh gosh, keep on doing that. And we got everybody's favorite card in this pack that everybody found useful for anything and everything if they opened it, which is a Prism Array. And I was being completely sarcastic when I was saying it's useful. Kinda not. It's not the greatest card in the world, but I feel like it could have been made way better. That is okay. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Here we go. And here's the rare, which is Noyandar, the Royal Shaper. Gets a when you play land, you get to make a 3/3 dude. Yep, you just make a 3/3 dude. So I don't think it's a terrible card. You gotta make a 3/3 dude every time you play a land. So in In a control shell, I could see him being. He is a 5-drop, and he and he doesn't have protection from anything. So there's that downside. But if you can protect him, I think he's a decent win con. And you just make, oh, hey, look, that's a ruinous path. Going into black, which is Marty B. Marty B getting a ruinous path. Oh gosh. Pack seems so fragile. And I forgot to bring a trash can again. I'm so bad at this. Every time I open something. Like, just forget the thing. Oh, that was a Zulaport Cutthroat, which is the new Blood Artist, which is interesting. There's a Conduit of Ruin, and a Foily Courier Griffin. Shininess. Shiny, shiny. Foily common. Still no Expedition yet. I know that's what everybody's wanting, is the Expedition. I'm sure we might see one, we might not. We'll see. We still got a few rows of packs to go through still, so we might get something. We just might see one. And oh, here's the rare Drowner of Hope for the rare of this one. Open. Do. Oh, Wizards, why? Wizards, why? Upside down cards. Ah. Dang it, Wizards. You had one job. That one job was to keep all the cards face up in the pack. Dang it, Wizards. There we got a Lantern Scout. And I like Lantern Scout a lot. It's a 3/2 for 3. It gives your team lifelink. I think that just seems like a pretty solid card. Thing, stuff, boop. And for the rare ally encampment, going out to Kenneth H, getting an ally encampment. Boop, 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 boop. Superman. Who has white? Brad C. That's right, I called your name before. Because you're getting something pretty good in white. Because this is, honestly, I'd venture to say this is one of the better Gideons that is in the set. Because you just got a Gideon. Honestly, I like this Gideon a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it bunches. What he doesn't do is he doesn't force your opponent to attack him, but he does make an 2/2 ally, which is pretty interesting when you have just a bunch of when your deck is essentially like an aggro deck and you just play Gideon and you just get all the ally triggers because you played him and you get an ally. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's pretty solid. And the Smoldering Marsh. Well, that's Kenneth. Almost done. Looks like we got about 2 more rows, it looks like. And we've probably got one of the more silly cards, more interesting cards in this set out of this pack. We got, going out to Josh, which is a Bring to Light. Bring to Light, one more silly cards you converge. Card that costs 5. You gotta go search for instant, sorcery, or creature card, and with converted mana cost equal or lower, and then you get to put it into play. So you just essentially when I saw that card, all I saw was converge for 4, go get a Rhino. That's about all I saw on that card. There's a Crumble Dust, new Sowing Salt, which is probably better. And Beast Color Savant, the Haste Mana Dork dude. It's like, oh, a couple more, almost done. I promise. I promise. I promise. It's almost done. And here is your rare Canopy Vista, Another land for Kenneth. Do. Superman. Almost done, I promise. 3 more packs after this one. Boop. Boop. And Defiant Bloodlord. Whenever you gain life, trigger opponent loses that much life. Back. Gimme. Do. Oh hey, we got another one of those. That's cool. Who has red? Red's getting another one of these. Red, that's Josh M. Josh M, you get another one of these cards. I wouldn't be too sad about getting another Radiant Flame. Because, you know, board wipes for all the aggro decks. All of them. I don't know. I want to play Fist of the Suns and Radiant Flame and then just cast it for 5. Because why not? And just watch people in amazement as I cast Radiant Flame for 5, and then break Converge. About the only way it can be broken is Fist of the Suns. And there's a Desolation Twin. 10-10 for 10, you get another 10-10 dude. Seems pretty good. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Last pack. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Wow. That is interesting. Everything, all the time. Here we go. Here's your uncommons for this last pack. Trouble the Dust and a Prairie Stream and a Foily Adverse Conditions. Alright guys, that was the box break for 2015 for Battle for Zendikar. Thanks everybody for getting in. Brad will be getting your stuff shipped out to you shortly. And we'll see you guys next time for the next break.